Hey there, Lala here. If you have a disc punch, or in this case, a Happy Planner, and it drives you crazy that there's no paper stop or paper guide, I'm going to show you how to make this quick and easy solution that won't mar your machine, stays in place really well, moves easily, and doesn't interfere with your punch at all. You'll need ceramic block magnets. I got these at Harbor Freight for 99 cents, and some Gorilla Glue, brush, and nozzle. You'll also need some sturdy fabric. I'm using this silver faux leather vinyl. For the sides, you could use some decorative tape, but what I have handy is a lot of vinyl, so that's what I'm going to be using. But you can use whatever you have in hand, even duct tape would work, or if you just want to have nothing on the sides at all, that's fine too. I just like mine to be clean and smooth. Since the magnet is just shy of 1 inch wide, I used my ruler, which is about 1.25 inches wide, to make sure there would be enough overhang to trim. A 6.5 inch long piece will cover the top and bottom of the magnet with enough extra to make the finger loop. Magnets can be pretty dirty, so clean it really well with alcohol, especially the sides, since those need to be as smooth as possible. Pick the end of the magnet that doesn't have any chips in it to be the side your paper will butt up against. The other end will have the finger loop, and that's where you'll start your vinyl or your tape. This strip is about 3/4 inch wide, again, to leave plenty of overhang to be trimmed off, and make sure to start at the center so there's room for the ends to overlap at the middle. Press that down really well, and then pull it firmly around each corner, then hold it tight and smooth out each side. Nothing has to be lined up perfectly since it's going to be trimmed off. Now make sure you have that overlap and trim that off. And then press it in place really well. I'm a huge Alpha fangirl. Well, Snap-on too, but I do love these Alpha knives and blades. For a nice clean cut, make sure you start with a fresh blade. Now, using your magnet as your guide, just trim around the edges. With a fresh blade, that'll cut nice and smooth, like you're trimming a piece of fruit. Now take that 6.5 inch strip of fabric and put that smooth end of the magnet on this side. Now brush on a nice thick coat of glue on top of the magnet, making sure you're getting right up to all the edges. Now fold this side over the top, bringing it to the edge of the magnet. Don't worry about lining it up perfectly. It's all going to get trimmed. Make sure to give it a good press. Flip it over and press it a little more. And then we'll do the same with the glue. Nice thick coat, and making sure that you go up to all the edges. Bring that fabric over to the end, leaving that loop on the other side. Again, press it really well, especially the edges. I'm going to let that sit for a minute. Okay, so the plan was to edit this part out because I'd forgotten to drink my protein drink, but during the editing process, I could see my hand shaking, so I decided to keep it real and just leave this in. Now we're ready to trim off the excess overhang here. The magnet is an easy guide for your scissors to get really close. Oop, snipped off the little corner there. Now I'm just trimming the edges of the finger loop. And the corners of the magnet are a little bit rounded, so I'm just going to give each little corner a little nip. You can put these vertical or horizontal, whichever you prefer, and use the finger loop to slide it exactly where you want. And as you can see, I don't even have to look. I'm just butting the paper against the back of the punch and the edge of my new paper stop. And punch. And punch after punch, they'll be exactly the same. Here's the white edge one we just made. Here's one I did with a piece of gray scrap vinyl. And if you want, you don't have to put anything on there at all. You just need to have this so it doesn't mar your machine. That would not make me happy. I hope this little gadget helps you with faster, more consistent punching. If you found this helpful, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you again in another solution video.